Welcome everyone to otakusgeeks.com. Justin here, back with the Women of Anime episode 6, and what a way to end this for the time being as I prepare to do more videos. Please leave recommendations of women characters of anime that you want me to do videos like this on, and we're going to finish this year off with Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, and she is just such a tremendous character. I remember I fell in love with her back in 1998 when the show debuted, and I just really liked her backstory. Really liked the way her character was. Just overall, just an amazing character. And Cowboy Bebop, to many, is the greatest anime of all time, arguably, of course. But it is still a stellar anime. It's essential for anyone who watches anime, and Faye is one of the reasons why you watch it, not just Spike, not just Ed, and the other characters of the show. But let us talk about lovely Faye. So let's get into a little bit of a deep dive on who Faye is. Faye Valentine is one of the central characters in Cowboy Bebop, which is a 1998 anime series, which I highly recommend you all watch. As I stated before, it is one of the essential animes and has been hailed by many as the greatest anime series of all time. She is a complex, multi-dimensional character. She serves both as a foil to the other characters and a tragic hero in her own right. Her character arc is integral into the overall themes of the series, dealing with identity, loss, and the consequences of one's past. She has a backstory which is one of mystery, loss, and rebirth. She wakes up from a cryogenic sleep in the year 2071, having been in stasis for over 50 years due to an accident that left her severely injured. After waking up in a world vastly different from the one she knew, her experiences are marked by confusion, a loss of memory, and the feeling of displacement. With no family or friends to turn to, she is forced to navigate this complicated and dangerous world of bounty hunting, all while grappling with the fact of trauma of her lost past. She initially presents herself as this confident, flirtatious, and somewhat manipulative character. However, it's her need to survive, often through deceit and charm, as a result of her past struggles. Throughout the series, Faye is shown to be emotionally distant, initially unwilling to form deep connections with others. However, as the series progresses, her vulnerabilities become more evident, particularly in her search for her own identity and the mysteries of her past. Her journey is connected to the theme of the search of self identity. Faye's tragic backstory of losing her past, combined with her struggles to navigate the present, serves as commentary on themes of loneliness and the passion of time. Her search for who she was before the accident, combined with her eventual acceptance of the present circumstances, what really defines her and what really makes her arc very emotional and powerful at the same time. I know what some of you are thinking, oh my gosh, another lost memory type of anime. And I'm not talking about the people who grew up with Cowboy Bebop. I'm talking to the newcomers who probably like anime cliche. No, what makes Faye so different and what makes the fact that her lost memories is the fact that it really she is a fish out of water story. She has been in stasis for 50 years and she wakes up with no memory whatsoever and now has to adapt to this new world, their rules. It's something that really, when you watch her complete arc and you see the way the character is portrayed, the way she is handled, it really makes it such a satisfying emotional arc. But Faye also has some unique personality traits as well. So let's talk a little bit about more about who Faye is. Faye Valentine is known for her complex and oftentimes contradictory personality. On one hand, she's a strong, independent woman who's highly resourceful and capable of taking care of herself in dangerous situations. She's a skilled fighter, she's a quick thinker, and these traits serve her well as a bounty hunter. However, on the flip side of the coin, Faye's vulnerability is often hidden beneath a veneer of confidence and cynicism. She is sarcastic, skeptical, and often is seen as a troublemaker. Yet, underneath that tough exterior, Faye struggles with abandonment, loss, and the longing for a sense of belonging. A recurring theme that's in Faye's character is her emotional detachment and fear of intimacy. She often pushes others away, including other members of the Bebop crew such as Spike, Jet, and Edward. Her relationship with Spike in particular is fraught with tension and unspoken emotions, yet it's clear that she harbors deep feelings for him, even if she's unwilling to express them directly. Faye's cynical and self reliant nature contrasts sharply with the more idealistic and emotionally open characters around them, which makes her a fascinating character study. Her flaws, her self destructive tendencies, a tendency to manipulate situations for her personal gain, and a reluctance to trust others make her a layer of unpredictability. And this is what makes her so fascinating when she's dealing with both relationship with others and her own internal struggle. If you notice here that the majority of the women of anime that we chosen for these first 6 episodes, I would say with the exception of Boma, have really been put through the ringer and have gone through a lot of trauma or a lot of things that they have to internally overcome. And I love characters like that because it's more relatable. It's human stories that I feel that a lot of us can connect with here. And just to see these women going through personal issues and they're not being put up there as the sexual character or the same static character that never changes. These women that we have chosen have really been through the ringers. Sarah Ringwald, you have Masato Kasaraki, Lisa Hayes, Masami from Angel Beats. So we have chosen a lot of these characters that I really was fascinated with because I like to do deep dives and to really analyze those internal struggles. And I felt like these women were more relatable, especially when you watch them on the show. You see the growth, you see the character study. Hell, even Boma has to go through things where she changes from this boy crazy girl to the woman that we all know to being one of the most key figures in Dragon Ball. Faye is one of those characters that where we meet her is different from how we see her last. And that's the most fascinating thing. I love dynamic characters. I love to see the growth and change within these characters. Faye Valentine's importance in Cowboy Bebop cannot be overstated. She plays a pivotal role in the dynamic of the Bebop crew, offering a sense of contrast to Spike and Jet's stoic personalities. Her presence in the series brings more depth and emotional complexity to the storyline, and particularly in how her personal struggles interact with the larger themes of the show. One of Faye's most significant contributions to the show is how her character interacts with themes of memory, identity, and the passage of time. Her inability to remember her past and her resulting alienation reflect the central questions posed by the series. Faye's search for her lost memories, her need to understand who she was before the accident, mirrors the broader human quest for meaning and identity. However, as the series unfolds, Faye's character arc highlights the fluidity of the search for absolute answers. Her acceptance for her present self, despite the absence of a clear past, is an emotional climax in the series, underlying the message that it's often the journey, not the destination, that defines us. And that is where it really hammers home with Faye. It's about the journey, not the destination. Faye's relationship with the other characters, particularly Spike and Jet, are essential to understanding her character. While she initially appears to be a selfish, mercenary type of character, she gradually shows her vulnerability and the emotional depth that lies beneath her hardened exterior. Her bond with the crew, especially in the moments of crisis, illustrate her growth and eternal struggle. In the final episodes of Cowboy Bebop, we get to see Faye's emotional arc come to a powerful moment of personal growth and acceptance, making her a vital component of the series' narrative and thematic themes. And here's the thing with Faye. She is a defining character in the world of anime, and that's why I included her in the women of anime. She particularly in the way she is portrayed in this medium, we get to see that complexity. We do get to see that emotional depth, and it does set her apart from those static, one-dimensional female characters that we see in anime from time to time. She's not a damsel in distress. She's not a simplistic femme fatale either. Instead, she is a fully realized character with a compelling journey that resonates with us and you as anime fans. She is one of the most enduring, complex characters. Her struggles with her memories and sense of belonging makes it both tragic and relatable at times. Her emotional arc throughout Cowboy Bebop provides depth to the series and underscores the show's exploration of themes. As part of Otakus Geeks Women of Anime series, I just have to give Faye a salute. Her importance lies in her ability to transcend the traditional boundaries of female representation in anime, often nuanced and empowering character who has left a lasting impact on this genre. And that is going to conclude our Women of Anime for the time being. If you like what we did here, folks, and you want to see more, please in the comment section give me some recommendations. I would love to do a lot more old school stuff as well. So give me some old school female characters as well that you will like me to do videos like this on. Hopefully we earned your subscription. So if we did, please hit that subscribe button and like button and notification bell to keep up with all here at otakusgeeks.com. This is Justin saying later days. Happy New Year's. Catch you on the next one.